Every legend has a story. Every story has a beginning. New energy, new show, new money. The D-Money Show, live on YouTube, weekdays at 1:30 p.m. Eastern.
Took those buys off the 200 level. Who's doing it like we doing it at the BDH, the D-Money Show, Power Hour? Nobody's doing it like us, chat. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I close. I'm out. Where's my money bucket? Where's that money bucket at? It's raining money, chat. It's raining money. The market maker's raining money on me. We got a visitor, chat. Let's see who it is. Jerome's in the house. Live from the BDH. I'm here, baby. That boy good. That boy good. That boy good. What up, what up, what up? We back. It's Thursday. Brittany, I'm dead. The intro. Let's go. Stomp Gold 3. Let's make that money. Ready, boss? Hey, you the first comment. Kenny Yaya, it's showing that you're second today, man. Second on the comments today. It's kind of weird how it's set up. Vanish, Patel. What up? We back. Like we never left. Just trying to make some more money. Crazy sell-off, guys. Right? Crazy sell-off. Hey D-Money, how's Cash Friday going for you? So you're probably maybe you're in a different time zone. Yeah, it's Thursday. So, but it's going pretty good. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, tomorrow's Fresh Cash Friday, right? G Mitchell, D-Money cooler than the other side of the pillow. Let's go. I gotta use that as a pickup line to a chick. I don't know if that's gonna work, but might have to use that, right? LK Trade, do you think the bounce is at 25,025? I'm not sure. I mean, as a momentum trader, I don't want to kind of pick the bottom unless I see price action kind of showing its hand a little bit, right? So we'll see. Jason, just show them your funded accounts and you'll get the number. Yeah, but I mean, I'm in South Florida. When you write, you write. That's probably true. Hate to say it. We on a 50 EMA on a daily candle. Yeah, we're close to it. I'm seeing 25,000 pretty much, right? Like right at 25,000 on the daily chart. 50 EMA. I'm late, sorry D-Money. I mean, you're right on time. Just started the stream, so. Trading BDH Master, what's up? Allen up 650 for today, no trades for me. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, right? So, nothing wrong with that at all. So, I'm gonna up about 3,000 so far, guys, on these two accounts, two funded Lucid accounts. So I had my daughter this morning. I was telling Ginger it was like one of those mornings. So a lot of times, meaning that, you know, she was coughing last night, a little congested, stuff like that. So had to take what I can get today, right? So I'm up like 3,000, a little bit over 3,000 on these two accounts. Just trying to make a little money. So we'll see what the session brings, right? Trump talk at 2 o'clock. Javier, oh man, don't tell me, you hurt my heart. All right, I got Fox News on behind me as usual, right? So I don't see it as of yet, but let me check something. So I don't see it on here, but not saying that I don't believe you, because that happens all the time. So I have to be mindful of that. I'll keep an eye on it, right? Maga first, what's up? That boy good. Hey, what's up? How are you? It's Kale92. Hope she feels better soon. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's basically like, you know, I'm in South Florida, so temperature has been kind of hot, cold, right? Maybe overnight a little chilly, and then it heats up during the day. So I think that's some impact. Obviously she's in daycare, so she's all right. At night sometimes it's a little rough though. Paul D, good to see you. Hey, good to see you as well. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Sam, what's up? D Money, how are you? CVB 4384. Hi D Money. Hey, what's up? Yeah, guys. So obviously we're selling off. I mean, there's not much. We filled the gap. So I was tuning into the AM stream, to PW stream this morning for a little bit, as much as I could. I had to get my daughter ready for daycare. So I know you know, he killed it with those shorts, right? So that gap that was kind of sitting on there got filled. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of happens, right? Like, are they gonna reverse it back up in the afternoon session, or are we gonna continue to sell off? So definitely got to be a little patient to see what happens. Swimming 9, hi D Money, wishing your daughter well. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. Adam trying to get some money, yeah. Hey, me too. Let's go. William made 1,000 today. Was thinking about you the whole time. I love you. I love you. Let's go. Is it 700 point drop already? Let's kind of measure it out. Let's go. Let's get into the chart, right? So let's see where we're at. Easier to kind of go. This is the 30-minute chart, chat. So if I go to the 30-minute chart, this is a non-30 candle. So we'll just kind of go from, yeah, we're almost down 500 points, 480 points from the high of the 930 open candle to the current low, right? Almost 500 points. So, and like I said, that's just from, remember guys, I didn't measure it from like 8 o'clock or anything like that, because it's more, right? I'm just looking at the open. So yeah, I mean, a lot of selling pressure right now. I mean, 1 hour chart, you got, this is the 1 hour chart we're kind of looking at, and you have, you've had eight bearish candles in a row so far. So got to be cautious now, right? Because it's like we're down over 500 points basically on the session. I know that you guys are probably looking at that 8 o'clock candle, because if we kind of measure it from the 8 o'clock candle, we're down almost 600 points. So yeah, a lot of selling pressure. So it's hard to be short down here without like a proper retest and maybe a push up, right? If that makes any sense. So we'll have to be gonna be a little cautious, because you don't want to be the liquidity going back the opposite direction. So, and yeah, I see 2 o'clock on Fox News. I see that now behind me. It says Trump to sign executive order at 2 o'clock. Mark Carl, sorry, made that money using your EMA trading strategy allowed me to put a reasonable stop loss and ability to hold my trade longer. Let's go. Perico, what's up, D Money? Hey, how are you? AWOS, hey D, hope you're doing well. I'm new here. Are you trading with Lucid? Yeah, I'm trading with Lucid. So yeah, these are Lucid funded accounts, right? So Black Mama traded a 2K. Let's go. Spade 38, yo, Money Man, hey, what's up? Yeah, guys, so I am gonna be, just a heads up, I'm gonna be in the AM tomorrow, so PW is gonna be racing some cars, it sounds like, in Homestead, Miami, right? So he's not gonna do the morning stream tomorrow, so I'm gonna stream in the morning, guys, at 9 o'clock, so just a heads up. Let's go. What platform am I using? Yeah, Trade-of-8 prop. We only use Trade-of-8 prop here at the BDH. Can I pass Apex evals in one day? Yes. So, all right. Yes, you can. All right, this is the 5-minute chart that we're kind of looking at right now. A lot of selling pressure right now currently on the 5-minute chart. And it's kind of hard to get short down here right away because I need like some kind of proper retest. If I'm gonna short it, my stop would basically have to be above the previous 5-minute candle's high, right? Like I don't want to see price kind of break their previous 5-minute candle high if that's how I'm gonna play it. So just trying to be a little patient, guys, and see what I can get. Not gonna force anything. These accounts are green on the day. I'm up over $3,000 on the account, so we'll see. If I take a trade, I would just prefer some kind of retest to happen first. Might not get it though. I do see on the, so when prices drop so much, you have to kind of be mindful of that. Not saying that it can't continue. Obviously, we've had way bigger moves to the downside than this before. Happens a lot, but where's the bottom, right? And I'm not trying to pick a bottom, but what I'm saying is where can they trap sellers? That's what I'm always thinking. So we're right at the 50 EMA. 25,000 pretty much is pretty much like 50 EMA on the daily chart. Do you trade before coming live? Yeah, I took trades today, this morning, before coming live. So that's where these accounts are actually, that's what I was showing, right? So these accounts are green that I traded today. So see what we can get in the afternoon session, guys. D-Money, there's still some black on your chart. Can you change it to white? Yeah, guys, it's a preference thing. I know everybody, some people don't like my white charts, but Sherwin, D-Money, what's up? Hey, how are you? Primal, let's go. Sloppy turnaround time. Yeah, it could be, Lee. I'm not sure. That's why I gotta kind of be a little cautious, right? Not saying that there's not more selling pressure. I mean, if I look at the daily chart, like they could want to possibly get down to this wick. That's kind of sitting down here at like 24,700. I'm not sure. But the reason why I'm saying it's tricky because the last time we were kind of like in this area, we had a reaction back to the upside, right? So all good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Dark Azoria, what's up, D-Money? Hey, how are you? Teach D-Money, don't pick the top or the bottom. React to the mama Nasdaq is what the Nasdaq is giving us. Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm gonna try to do, chat. And I know it's like it's kind of hard on days like this in the afternoon when you've had such a kind of like a big range that kind of played out, decent size range. So you have to kind of pick your spot. So if I'm going to get short, I want price back at the EMAs and I want it to reject the EMAs, at least on the 5-minute chart, right? I want to see rejection off the EMAs. Tim Hoffey, D-Money, what's up? Hey, what's up, man? Saw you took some trades this morning right off the EMA retest. Let's go. I used the 14 and 50 EMA. D-Money, is it allowed to copy trade, take profit accounts on Trade-of-8? Yes. Yeah, of course. So I'm tagging the EMAs in the chat. I know that question is going to continue to kind of pop up. I'm going to pin that. All right, guys. So my plan for this session is, I mean, we do have Trump speaking at 2 o'clock or signing an executive order at 2 o'clock, which is about 15 minutes away. We got 1,400 people watching, guys, already. So it's only 1:45. So do me a solid if you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, maybe this is your first time rocking out with D-Money in the afternoon. So let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Yeah, PW uses the 9 and the 21, correct. Mark's Auto Part. Hi, D. Hey, what's up? How are you? Can I pass Legend eval in one day? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Does my daughter ask what EMAs I use? I know, right? Not yet. You know what's cool, guys? I'll be honest, and I know this is like a, you know, so I got an iPad Pro at home, and I think I share that quite often. I do rewatch the streams, like trying to get better as a streamer. And when I pull them up and like maybe she's there, she'll be like, daddy, daddy. So she recognized me on the screen, guys, which is cool. Let's go. All right, so how are we gonna react? That's the question. This is the 5-minute chart that we're kind of looking at. We've had a lot of selling pressure to the downside. Is that gonna continue? Gotta be patient. So I see the rejection currently on the 5-minute chart. I'm probably gonna lower my contract size down to 1 contract, guys, per account. Already green on those accounts, so I'm not gonna go hard in the paint, so to speak, right? On a day like today, when we've already had a huge sell-off day. Sleepy Mocha, daddy, daddy, when can I meet your cousin Jerome? Yeah, she already met Jerome, guys. She's not a fan of Jerome either. She start crying when he walks in, when he walks in. So, you know they say babies can like pick up on people's intentions. So that guy Jerome, like. The charts 1, D-Money, what 2 funded accounts? Yeah, these are Lucid accounts. These are Lucid funded accounts. Yes, yeah, I replied to you. Maybe you missed it. Yeah, I saw your question. Let me go back to it. I had replied to it. You probably, yeah, I believe you can. I believe you can pass a legend evaluation in one day. Yes. Double check. I mean, if you want to go to their website, probably go to onlypropfirms.com. You can kind of compare the props, and it's probably on there as well. Just to double check. Somebody's saying 4 days, so yeah, double check that. Let me check something real quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I don't want to give you the wrong information. I trust the chat if they're saying 4 days. Yeah. All right. So yeah, eval, I see that for the apprentice. Yeah, 4 days. 4 days. Yep. Yo, D-Money, shout out my boy Young. What up? Are you in a trade, D? Nah, not yet. So, guys, we got Trump speaking at 2 o'clock. So I got to be a little, I'm going to be a little cautious here. Yes, there's definitely a consistency rule with Apex, guys. 30%. Strong buy. Yeah. I mean, we don't, you know, this current 1 hour candle, I mean, you would have to look to the left. And what are you seeing to the left? All right. So you guys, if you tune into the stream before, you kind of know how I trade, right? So momentum trader, looking at areas on the chart where price had a reaction back the opposite direction before. This is the 4 hour chart. So the last time price was in this range, like down here at 24,000, like 900, down to 24,713, we had a reaction back the opposite direction. So there could be more selling pressure coming. I'm not sure. So Trump has some kind of speech or something at 2 o'clock. Executive order. He's signing some kind of executive order. So like I said earlier, I'm gonna lower my contract size, probably 1 contract per account, and kind of go from there, right? For a buy, I want us above the 14 EMA, and we're kind of just hanging out on a 5-minute chart, right? Kind of like consolidating right below it. 44.77. In order to open the government from the shutdown. Yeah, I got you. So that's bullish, right? I mean, technically, is that gonna rebound us back up? Or is it gonna be a trap? That's not what he's signing. So what's the executive order, chat? Let me know in the comments. Somebody that's up on the game, right? So what's the executive order that Trump is signing? Put all Democrats in to deport. Oh man, chat's undefeated. Quite a few government shutdown, guys. So are we sure it's not government shutdown? To reopen it officially? Or did he sign that last night? I thought he signed that last night, but I could be wrong. I thought Trump signed that last night. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought that's what pumped the market last night, to be honest. So we might stall out, guys, until Trump kind of does his thing here. So I'm going to be a little like patient, like I was kind of saying, right? You got about 6 minutes into the open of the new 4-hour candle and 1 hour one hour candle. So $2K checks. No, guys, you guys are gonna make me pull it up because it's like we're all over the place with what Trump is signing. Let's go. So I'm gonna try to pick my spots as best as I can, right? What's going on. And I think it's smart to kind of wait for, market's literally kind of going back and forth right now. So let's see what happens. Trump going free Diddy. I saw something on that earlier. Somebody was saying he's gonna get pardoned. I don't know if that's true or not. All right. 5 minutes left, guys. For this 1 hour candle and 4 hour. Five-minute chart right now, you got kind of like some wiki wick action, not picking a direction, going down, right? It's going down, going back up. Jerome finally receiving EBT fund. Let's go. But yeah, if we get back, no sour hour. Yeah, I know, guys. Sometimes it's kind of sucks, right? To be honest, because it's like, well, but we never know. I mean, we still got time. But they have not, you know, we've had a huge sell-off. So, like I said before, is this going to be the reversal, or we got more downside coming? Right now, it's kind of jerky jerk action, right? Not picking a direction. We got almost 1,800 people watching, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Let's go. Trying to see if he's on. Not yet. All right. So maybe you're tuning into the stream now. My game plan is to be patient, guys, because obviously we got Trump speaking, or supposed to speak at 2 o'clock. We've had a huge sell-off to the downside, so need to be patient. Not gonna force anything. You know, it's just kind of building up to trap shorts right now. That's what it's looking like. So far. Bearish flag, yeah. All right, so this is the 15-minute chart. This is what I'm kind of looking at, right? On the 15-minute chart, we got a bottom wick. 14 EMA on a 15-minute chart is sitting at 25,185. So just got to be mindful that we've had a lot of selling pressure. We've had a lot of selling pressure already. So a lot of times when that happens, there's a reversal, but I would want to see us back above the 14 EMA on a 5-minute chart to even be interested in that. 1 minute left. D-Money, I have to say thank you for the streams. I've been watching you religiously from the time you started, and your EMA strat has really helped me with this market. Almost done with my futures eval. Hey, congrats. Sherwin. Hey, that's good to hear. New 4-hour candle. Yeah, it's about to open right now. So obviously this current 4-hour candle super bearish. Super bearish, right? I mean, it's no doubt on that. $482 points, almost 500 point 4-hour candle. So let's see. All right, so here we go. Trump's not on yet, but this is the open of a new candle. Five-minute chart is kind of hanging out right below the 14 EMA so far, right? It is putting in higher lows, so that's a little interesting as well. On the 5-minute chart, it's kind of holding higher lows. So like if I'm a short-term bull, like I don't want to see price back below temporarily this area if we're going to continue to build up to go higher. So 25,035, I wouldn't want to see price back below that area, right? D-Money, it's been a good day. Past 450K evals. Nice. Yeah, he's not on yet, chat. Trump's not on yet. Think we go higher from here? Yeah, it's possible, Matthew. Kind of trap some shorts down here, right? Yeah, that's possible. So 14 EMAs at 87. And like I said, this area needs to hold if I'm a short-term bull. If we reject this area, we're probably, right? Nice size drop, guys. So that higher low was broken. So let's see what happens here. D-Money, when you get a chance, check your RSBN on YouTube for all Trump live news. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we got Fox News up. We always have Fox News up as well. So he's getting ready. I mean, I see it. But so if that's the case, Javier Music, what's the executive order? Because maybe you got, since you have that up. Todd, is the D-Money merchandise going to be out for Christmas? Let's go. I'm pretty sure, right, Ginger? Yeah, it'll be out. It'll be out before Christmas, guys. All right, so here's a rejection. I mean, if this 5-minute candle, we got about a minute and a half left. If it closes below this like gray box and nice rejection off the 14 EMA, then there could be more downside based off how I trade. Just kind of watching to see if Trump gets on there. Okay, so yeah, somebody said the executive order is in regards to the foster care system. So and then this will be the other area, right, chat? Like that, kind of like based on how I trade. These are like two areas of interest. Because it's like these lows, are they going to hold or are they going to get broken? Previous 5-minute candle lows, right? When you enter, I mean, this 5-minute candle is about to close, so I would want to retest back up before getting short. So back to the EMAs, preferably, right? But this could be, right now it's choppy. Consolidation. Yeah. Right back up, right? So far, so that's what I'm saying, like, because my stop needs to be like higher, guys. So that's the only problem with this price action, is that could be a trap to trap shorts down here. Time to push up and get those shorts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's got to be careful. I would prefer buys, guys. Might not get it, but meaning that this candle forms a bottom wick, pushes up, goes up and retest at 25,168. So that's what I'm trying to look for, to be honest. That would trap a lot of shorts down here. But I need us to kind of show some momentum and kind of not get flat. And right now we're flat. And sometimes after a big move, guys, in the morning, like, this is what happens, right? It's kind of like more downside though right now. Two minutes left on this candle. Everybody's waiting for that rebound. I know. I'm staying out. I haven't seen any relief. I know. Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm being a little cautious, guys. 57. So, like, if I wanted to get short right now, my stop would have to be back above 57. Trying to anticipate new lows. Crazy after all of this, still looking for new lows. I know, but it happens, right? I mean, there's nothing. He's not on there yet. Trump, I'm talking about. So let's see. Yeah, we're kind of like stuck in a range. I mean, yeah, it rejected the 14 EMA. I mean, I see that 5-minute chart, right? It kind of went up there and tapped it and rejected it. You got a wick at the current 5-minute candle for some rejection. Choppy chop. And that's what I'm saying, right? Look at the sideways action. So right back up. Forming a nice base. Yeah, it could be. This could be a double bottom. I mean, I want buys, but yeah, guys. So I don't know how I feel about the price action so far, right? Like I do see that though. Like, are we forming some kind of double bottom to kind of push higher? Right? Trap shorts. Kind of go up and test 197 on a push, like hard push up. Not sure. I saw somebody put in the chat that the pump's gonna come tomorrow to the upside. Possibly. Who knows? $15-minute bear flag. Yeah, I would just say, I mean, with Trump speaking, guys, or getting ready to speak, anything, I would say trend cautious. I mean, 30-minute chart, what I'm kind of looking at, like, we've had a huge sell-off, right? And it could continue, obviously. So, but so make no mistake about it, because that gray box that I got down below, that's the last time price kind of reacted back the opposite direction. So we got room to the downside. This white black screen. Yeah. All right. We're rejecting so far. But is it going to hold? Or is it going to trap? 600-point drop. I would almost feel like it's a trap to the downside now to go up, but could be wrong. Because we're dropping. Super bearish on the higher time frame. Got to keep that in mind. So what I might do, guys, to protect the profit, like on these accounts, they're up like $3,000, the funded accounts, I might just switch to eval, because this price action is not like ideal, right? It's kind of like, sometimes you got to play it smart. And there's a sell-off. So yeah, I'm gonna switch to an eval, guys. Full transparency. Here comes the orange man. Let's go. Yeah, we got 2,100 people watching, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. How many? Yeah, we only have 491 likes, guys, and we got 2,100 people watching. So, all right. So yeah, I switched to an eval, guys. So that's what it's looking like for me, because I don't like, right? We're like 600 points down on the day, and I'm not gonna give back profits on. I'm up $3,000 on those two funded accounts. I'm not going to give that back. So I would rather probably switch to an eval for this afternoon. Switch back to the funded accounts in the morning. Spade 38, what's Ginger doing? She working. All right, I'm gonna trade what I see. Right, that's what I'm gonna try to do, guys, on the chart. But right now, it's kind of, I mean, they need to pick a direction. It's ranging. Shorts are getting squeezed back up. Buys are getting sold down. But we did reject the EMAs. On the 5-minute chart. And we got room. I mean, we do have room. So my stop would be above 60, guys, and that's like a wide stop, but it's basically, I don't know how I feel about shorting down here. Sometimes it's like this, right? D-Money, flush the market, please. I know, right? I mean, we got room. So that black box, guys, 24,921. But it's like every time it drops, it pushes right back up. So you got to kind of be cautious. And your stop, where are you going to put your stop? That's the question. If you want to go short right now. Previous 5-minute candles high. Or this candle's high, 52. There's no end to, yeah. I know. Well, part of it, I think, is that Trump is getting ready. Well, he's there. He's on stage, right? Yeah, and it is foster care. So whoever said that, you're right. I see that on the screen now. So it's about foster care. So maybe they're waiting for Trump to get off to pump it either direction. But it's like, definitely in a range. Let's go. Gotta love it. All right, so this is, and sorry about that, guys. That was a 7-minute chart. See, this is what I'm kind of seeing. We're like building out. We saw this price action a few days back. We kind of build out after lows, after like a huge sell-off. We kind of build out, and then we kind of push higher. So I'm more bullish bias, trying to see if it'll expand more to the upside, but need us above the 73 level. Took a buy, guys, from 47. This is on an eval account, guys, so I'm not gonna sweat it, right? This is an eval account, full transparency. Want to see if we can get above 70 based off the momentum, right? If not, that's fine. It's one of those days. But like I said, this is the eval account. I don't like the price action right now, so I'm not gonna trade. I'm up 3,000 on those funded accounts, so I'm not gonna trade those, right? It's kind of strange, like what's going on, so we'll see. All right, entry was 47. if we can't get back above, if we can't hold like this previous candle's low, 18, I'm gonna be out of the trade. So, and like I said, this is an eval, guys. This is not a funded account. So I would say trend lightly with this price action. So, because it's hasn't picked a direction. But down, you know, market down 600 points. Want to see us come up and visit maybe 77 if it's gonna get there. I don't know. But I think it's smart to switch because of the price action and Trump speaking, right? So it's like, come on, man. Trump strikes again. Oh, man. Yeah, I took a buy. Yeah, trying to see if we can get momentum to the upside, guys. I would say trade with caution though right now. That's why I switched to eval account. But I want to see us pop out of this level and maybe hit 82. Trap some shorts down here. But who knows with this price action. Nice, 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 nice. See if we can get up here, guys, right? To like 80 maybe, I don't know. At least to the EMA, guys, which is 69. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna close that, guys. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Nothing wrong, guys, today with trading evals. I'm just being honest with you. And I say that because of what's going on. If we can, you know, maybe they're waiting for Trump. We've seen that plenty of times. Yeah, I know. I see it building. I like what I'm seeing. But remember, guys, I'll definitely re-enter if so, and look, we're right above the EMA now, right? And that's kind of like my close to where my take profit was. If you took that buy, guys, drop a W in the chat. Let's go. So now I'm gonna wait. If we can close above the 14 EMA, which is 25,068, then I'll look probably for the next buy. What made me buy? So price kind of build out some bullish momentum. It's building out, it looks like, on the 5-minute chart, right? Down here at the bottom of this gray box, you can kind of see how price is trying to build some momentum to push higher. These lows are being held, right? Price is not breaking these previous lows, so Matthew, what's up, man? Yeah, I don't know why your EMAs are different. I did a short YouTube video, chat, as far as I don't change any of the settings other than the length of the EMA. So I use the EMA, not the moving average, but the EMA, and it's 14 and 50. That's it. I don't change anything else. It's all default. The rest of it's default. Yeah, maybe you're in a different time frame. So this current time frame is 5-minute chart. This is the 5-minute chart that I got up right now. D-Money, do you always go for around 10 points? What if it goes higher? Yeah, it just depends. With Trump speaking, I'm content with that. That was actually more like 15 plus points right there on that trade, to be honest. But it just depends on the day. It depends on the setup. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it looks like they want higher. All right, so we got to close on this 5-minute chart. And there's the pop, right? Pop higher. Just hit 90. So even if you held that trade, guys. So I like what I'm seeing. So at least, but I'm not going to rush this. And what I mean by that is, okay, so now we finally broke out of this range, right? That we kind of been stuck in. That's great. That means that, okay, more upside. If you held that trade, but this is the first candle outside of that range, so I don't have to rush it, right? This is the first candle kind of like breaking out. So there'll be time. Yeah, there's 113. That's crazy, right? That's how it works sometimes. But at least, you know, we're out of that range. So, all right, if we're going to continue the bullish momentum, then my next target would be the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart, which would be 25,178. So I will want to, this candle obviously to close like bullish above the 14 EMA, which is 25,073. And then I would probably wait for some kind of retest, and then I would try to join the party long again, right? So we'll see. Did PW in red today? I don't think so. PW killed the shorts. He made a lot. Guys, PW killed it today. Maybe you weren't on the stream. We're just trying to make a little money. What's the beat? Yeah, this is Trap Beats Live on YouTube. YSA Trades. D, I love you. Hey, I love you. I love you. Hit the like button. Yeah, I would appreciate it, guys. We got 2,200 people watching. Just took one trade. We only got 690 likes, guys. I just called out that trade. I took 15 points, but if you held that trade, I mean, that was a 40-point trade, guys. And we're in the afternoon session, right? So do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. We hit 1,600 likes yesterday, and that was a record. So the day before that, we hit 1,500 likes, guys. So my goal today is to get at least 1,500 plus likes. Nate, 40 points. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Is that a W shape? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm more long biased than shorts right now because of the drop already. Funded Trader NQ, hey man, I love you too, bro. Let's go. Got about 1.5 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Gonna be patient, let it close out, see if it can close above this little consolidation range. And then if so, I'll be looking probably for another buy, for another long, to be honest. Trying to target 25,178. G59 Russ up $3,500 in Take Profit Pro account. Love the streams. Keep up the good work. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, man. But like I said, you guys are doing the work, right? You're hitting the buy and the sell button. I'm not doing that for you, right? I'm just kind of calling out what I see in the market. And we might get an expansion before the close of the candle, guys. You know how that works. That's what's happening right now. Yeah, I'm only doing the morning session tomorrow, chat. So just a heads up. Look at this expansion up. Yeah, I'm only going to do the morning session tomorrow. PW's going to be racing some cars, it sounds like, in Miami tomorrow. So I'm going to do the morning session. I'm not going to do the afternoon session. So I'll start the stream tomorrow at 9 a.m. Just a heads up. All right, coming up on the close, so let's see if I can catch the next setup, right? Coming down to retest. So I will want us to kind of come down to like 86, but it might not get that low, so we'll see. All right, 99, 97, 96. Wow, heavy retest, right? All right, I'm gonna take a buy, guys. That's right out the top of the box, pretty much. 87, my stop is gonna be probably below 80. Just trying to see if that momentum is gonna continue, right? Back up to like 126, not sure, but we'll see. It broke out of the range, right? The consolidation range. So I'm trying to see if I can ride the momentum back up. Doesn't always work, but that's the trade I got to take now, right? It broke out of the range. So we'll see. To the upside. Let's go, baby. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. Let's see if it can continue, guys, and get up here and put in a new high, right? Past 126. Or if it's gonna stall out. Trump is on there. He's still signing. So let's see. Entry was 96. Let's go, baby. All right, I'm gonna take that off, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Look at that wick retest, guys. You gotta love it. Look at that wick retest on the 5-minute chart, right? Look at the wick. No stop. The stop was 80. I said that at the beginning of the trade, chat. Because that's actually the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Just trying to make a little money. Yeah, that trade was on an eval, so I switched to evals because I didn't like the price action. I kind of said that, I think, 2 or 3 times. I wasn't gonna get back profit. I'm up $3,100. I'm up $3,100 on 2 funded accounts, so I wasn't gonna give that back because we were kind of consolidating in a range. Which going into a Trump speech, I wasn't gonna risk that on those accounts. Yes, I always call that out, guys. If I'm trading at eval, I'm gonna let you know, right? I made money earlier. I called that out. Showed the screens already, so I'm trying to be as transparent as I can, right? Drop a W, guys, if you made money. That's, and look, it's still going, guys. So if you got in off that entry, I mean, let's go. That's so, all right, there, I get a ton of messages. I get a ton of DMs. I get a ton of people in the chat saying, how do I trade? That was the perfect example of how I trade the wicks, guys, right? How I trade retests. I would say take a mental note and kind of go back to your chart or go back to the stream and kind of look at that, right? Is it always going to work? Absolutely not. But if price is at momentum it closed above the gray box, which was a consolidation range. Technically, right? It should hold. The level should hold, and we should expand higher. No, I closed that trade out. That was over 15 points on that trade as well, guys. Right? 2 for 2. With Trump in the background. Let's go. D-Money, how am I counting 10 points so quickly? So all you got to do is the math. If you see that I'm up on, if I'm up $600 on a trade, or $615 or $650, whatever it is, that's the math. Like based on the account size that I'm trading with. Let's go. I've watched Danny Trades, Dodgy, Rips, Rocket Scooter, and D-Money has the simplest method for me to understand. Hey, I appreciate that. Gonna risk another buy. Not from right here. I mean, guys, like if you got in where I got in, I mean, at the high point, that was another 40-point trade. So you gotta like, right? If Trump is off this, you know, if he's off, meaning that, you know, he's done speaking, then oh yeah, Brittany, yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. Like, you got to be kind of content. Like if it's, guys, if you held to the top, and I know maybe everybody didn't hold to the top. Like I'm realistic on that, but I'm a momentum trader, right? So when price came down and did a retest of this gray box, let me kind of blow it up. When price came down and did a retest of this gray box, technically it should have held, and that also matched up with the 14 EMA, right? So my thought process was on this trade was price was gonna basically expand higher, and I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if it gets up to 25,176, the only issue now is that where's your stop gonna be? So like, is it gonna be below the low of this current candle? That could be realistic, right? Because you're giving yourself not a huge stop, maybe a 20-point stop. But you also got to be thinking like, all right, up here, where's my stop going to be? Somebody said in the chat, like, where was my stop? I kind of called that out. I said, my stop is below 80 because the 14 EMA is sitting at 80. So I didn't want to see price back below the 14 EMA. How do I figure out the gray box? I just basically do the range. Price was stuck in a consolidation range. So that's the high of this current candle. Top of the box, right? That's the range we were stuck in. Now we broke out of it to the upside. $20.25 was the bounce. Well, I mean, the low, if you like calling out the low, it was actually 2012.75. So yeah, guys, so I kind of talked through it, right? I mean, what I was seeing, and sometimes you got to kind of, you know, be patient. It took a while to even get the first trade. But that's how it is sometimes. Not always gonna get trades right at the open or right when the stream starts, right? So once again, like, is this area gonna hold? Because we're right back there now. So now it's like, okay, you could technically have a measured stop loss if you wanted to re-enter and see how you're getting that reaction right back off the EMA again. That's 17 points, guys, back to the upside. Even if you snipe that trade, like bouncing right off the EMA, you could have picked up another, what, 12, 13, 14 points. That's how I trade. Because I can have a measured stop, because I know if price gets back below the EMA, then I don't want to be long anymore. Short term, right? Yeah, magnify your screen. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I tried to make it. You should be able to see it, guys. I mean, that's as big as I can get it. The box. That's the gray box. Consolidation box. And see how we're coming back in there? Like, that's not good. But it's kind of strange that this current 5-minute candle doesn't have a top wick. It has a very small top wick. So, a good time to be patient. Trading approach, took that one. I'm $300 close to passing my eval. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, guys, we got 2,300 people watching. Do me a solid, hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. Trying to see if I can hit 1,500 likes 3 days in a row. Let's go. Called out 2 trades, both winning trades, guys. Definitely kind of showed the sauce as far as what I'm thinking on these trades and kind of breaking it down. So all I ask for, if you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, then subscribe to the channel. I'm here every day 1:30 to 4, Monday through Friday. Let's go. It's up for tomorrow, right? So maybe you're tuning in, guys. I know that we get typically a spike in views as we get closer to 3 p.m. because that's officially going into power hour. And I am going to be streaming 9 a.m. tomorrow because so PW is going to be racing cars in Miami, guys. So I know he kind of mentioned that on his stream this AM. So I won't be doing the power hour session tomorrow. I'll be streaming at 9 a.m. tomorrow, right? Just a heads up. Just trying to make a little money. Solid, simple trading by DMONEY as always. Thanks for the call outs on the strategies. Hit consistency target for the day. Let's go. Yeah, no power hour tomorrow, guys. I'll be back streaming in the afternoon on Monday, but I will be streaming the open tomorrow. So, is there NFP? No, I don't think there's NFP tomorrow, right? I think that was kind of put off. So I'm just kind of checking that real quick. So I know CPI obviously was canceled. We all pretty much know that now, right? Because of the shutdown. So now it'll be interesting to see, right? If the shutdown's over, is the the news gonna continue now, right? Resume. Heads up, we fell back down below 60 EMA. If it closes under, it's done for the day. Be careful. Yeah, I mean, I'm a scalper, right? So but notice this reaction right back outside of that gray box. So anything's possible, right? So I don't get married to the trades. If they, there's more downside coming, I mean, let them drop it, right? I mean, you can always join the momentum. For me to be bearish, I would need to see price back below the 14 EMA starting on the 5-minute chart with a pretty nice size rejection, right? See how we're kind of bouncing back out of this gray box, chat? This consolidation area, we're bouncing right back up. .35 wick, 37 point wick, bottom wick on this current 5-minute chart. Candle, right? Do you think this is time to go short? Nah, not for me, not yet. I mean, like I said, I would want to see us back below. I mean, if I'll put it like this: if I'm a bull, I don't want to see us back inside this consolidation box. We just broke out of it, but this could be a higher low being established. We got to keep that in mind as well, chat. Right? We broke out. We put in a higher high up here, outside of the consolidation range. Right, that was established. Technically it's here. So now is this like a higher low that's gonna hold the wick of this candle. So that's what we have to kind of keep in mind. I haven't been here for months. Who are you? You're tuned in to the D-Money Show. Let's go. Yeah, I stream every day, Monday through Friday. 1:30 to 4. Oh, man. PW got a tan. Yep. Yeah, I've been streaming now for over a month, right? On my own show. So let's go. Took two trades, guys. I know we got a lot of viewers that tune in going into Power Hour. All right, we're kind of holding. So like if I'm long right now, I don't want us back below 77, which is this current candle's low, and I definitely don't want us back below 62, which is the previous 5-minute candle's low, because that wouldn't be good short term if I'm a bull. So I'm gonna let this candle kind of close out, see if it gives me more direction, and then we'll go from there. D-Money, when are you taking me for a spin in those cars behind you? I know, right? Well, right now, the RWB Porsche's here, the red one. The McLaren was in here yesterday, so that's my guys. That McLaren. Ferrari's nice, but that McLaren for me is like the one. And what were you saying, Ginger? Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, PW sold the McLaren, guys. Working on selling it. So, all right, we're holding 62 so far. Do you track VIX? No, I don't. I do not. Car perk. Blaine Fisher. Yeah, right. Let's go. Congratulations, man. Keep on killing it. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. So I really do. I'm humbled by the response, guys. Honestly. So the likes, the views. So I appreciate the support. Kind of selling off a little bit, showing a little weakness. So we'll see how this 5-minute candle closes out. We got about 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Definitely if I'm bullish, I want us outside of that gray box again, right back to the upside. I don't want us down here playing around. So Trump is off the screen, so the whole thing is done, it looks like. How much I'm up today? I'm up 3,100 on 2 funded accounts, Lucid accounts. Looking weak. Yeah, I agree right now. Yeah, like I said, guys, chat, if I'm a bull, I don't want to see us hang out in this gray box too long, right? Because that's that's no mas. That's not good. So, all right, higher high was put in. We broke out of the zone. Higher high was put in. So, all right, everybody kind of knows now where that consolidation box is because I had it up a while, right? So I'm gonna take that off and I'm just gonna highlight these lows down here. And that's like, that needs to be respected, right? If I want the uptrend to continue, I don't want to see us back below like 18. Because that's the last, that started basically the pump higher. So I don't want to see us back below that level, if that makes any sense. So yeah, the bounce should come like now. And so if I'm long right now, I don't want to see us back below 31 because there's probably a lot more downside coming. Seven, 15 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. Closing bearish. it will go down. It's trying to kill 25,000 support, possibly. Yeah. And there you go, right? 20 points back up, which could get rejected, but we'll see. So that was a 28 point pop, right at the open of that candle. Still a higher low. Yeah, so far. That's what I'm saying, chat, right? So just need more information. It's rejecting the 14, kind of having a hard time so far. If we close above the 14 EMA on a 5-minute chart, that to me is like a good sign if I'm a bull. But if we can't get back above the 14, then probably more selling pressure. This is the 1 hour chart. Somebody kind of talked about that. It's indecision. Yeah, it is indecision, but you got a higher low that was basically put in so far. So yeah, I mean, remember, so this gray box down here at the bottom of the screen is the 4 hour chart. And that's basically, they're gonna dump it. We could get as low as 24,705 or lower. So top of that gray box on the 4 hour chart is 24,921, which means obviously we would break 25,000. So see what happens. The suspense at in this song, yeah, I know. It's crazy how that works, right? Sometimes it like matches up identical. Do you have a Lucid Trader promo? I think Lucid is like 30% off right now. Use the code PW. If I wanted to get long right now, my stop would have to be 45, guys. But I preferably would want us back above the EMA, which is 25,080, to be honest. So gonna be a little cautious here. Took 2 trades already. If you're tuning in now to the stream, took 2 trades, 2 winning trades. This is the eval account. Traded the funded accounts already, up $3,000 on the funded accounts. Saw the consolidation on the price, switched to an eval, right? Because of that, and we had Trump speaking. Trump just got done, maybe what, chat, 5-10 minutes ago, signing an executive order. Do I prefer PM session over AM? A lot of time, I mean, well, you had a lot of great movement this morning. This is a smaller range so far for us, right? All right, kind of rejecting. Rejecting back down. Not good if I'm a bull. Don't want to see that. But these lows would need to hold. Any reason NQ took a huge dump? I think it was by the, you know, kind of like a sell the news event. You had a pump last night when the news came out that the government shut down, Trump was signing and all of that stuff. And then I think you just had the reaction back down, right? Wants to touch the bottom again and then go up, LOL. Yeah, could be a possibility. Because I mean, in theory, right, that would be like a great like area to kind of trap some people again, possibly. ES hit new lows. How many likes we got, Ginger? All right, we're over 1,000 likes, guys, but I want to try to see if we can hit 1,500 likes for 3 days in a row, right? So that's my goal. We got almost 2,300 people watching, so do me a solid, hit the like button. Called out 2 trades, 2 winning trades, and we're kind of selling down right now, right? So this gray box needs to hold if I'm a bull, and we drop right through it. So here comes 25,000. The low is 25,002 so far. So is this a swipe to kind of trap some shorts and then push higher? No wick on the top of the current 5-minute candle. $12. Kind of watching here to see how this plays out. It hit my buy order at 25,000. Yeah, I want to go. I want to long, but I want it to trying to measure my stops. So took a quick long, guys. Got in at 32.75, trying to see if we can come back up maybe to 70. Stop is gonna be 12, back below the gray box. Don't want us back below the gray box, right? And remember, guys, this is only one contract, so keep that in mind. Was up almost 10 points, pretty quick, right? But I want to see if we can like kind of trap some shorts down here now and push back higher, right? $72 is like the EMA is sitting at 73. See if we can get there. All right, there's over 10 points, guys. All right, so I'm gonna, all right, a little bit more. Nice. All right, I'm gonna take that off, guys. That's over 15 points. That's about 15 points on that trade. And there's more, right? If you held it, I wouldn't be surprised. So I need this 5-minute candle to close bullish like this, right? With a long wick at the bottom. There you go. So basically, there you go, right? Even if you held it, guys. Nice. Guys, come on, come on, man. That's 3, guys, that's 3 trades. 3 winning trades, chat. That boy good. So, all right, let's go over that trade so you guys can kind of see like what I'm looking at, right? So remember, I had the gray box drawn out. That was the consolidation area. That was the lows, and I said those lows needed to hold if I'm a bull, meaning that higher lows, right? We got a swipe of it. We got a swipe of those lows, but a lot of times what NQ does is it'll basically swipe a low because there's stops sitting here at the lows just to kind of trap some people, and then they'll push it the opposite direction. So once I saw we kind of got back above the gray box, that was an entry for me. Might pass. All right, so here's the next candle, chat, right? So you had a retest down. Is this gonna kind of dig into like 25,000, like 40, 45 to like 41 and then expand higher? That's the question. Wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. D-Money, thanks for the day, brother. I am done. Need to go eat. Here, see you, thanks. Have a beer. See you, thanks. Beer on you, mate. Cheers. Hey, have a good one. Just trying to make a little money. Yep, there you go, guys. Right, there's that push. So yeah, I wouldn't be. I like buys. I like buys. Price formed the bottom wick on this current candle. Wouldn't be surprised if we kind of go up here now and kind of expand higher. At all, to be honest. Maybe go up and test like 70 to 80 level, but it will be very strong if we can get a close above the 14 EMA. That's the thing. You want to close above the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart. All right. Maybe doing a new high. Yeah, maybe. Previous 5-minute candle is bullish, right? You got a long wick at the bottom. So I would just say be careful because, like I said, you want to close above the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart. If that can happen, then there's probably a lot of upside coming, guys, to be honest. Based on how I trade, right? Trying to trade momentum. I would see an explosion here, like kind of building, right? It's 3 o'clock. We're officially in power hour. Do me a favor, guys. 2,300 people watching, 2,350 people watching. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I'm here Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. Just trying to make a little money. Called out like 3 trades, guys, right? All winning trades, so. Wait for the momentum. Yeah, I mean, my stop would, right now, my stop would be back below 41. And then I would basically, if it drops lower, I would probably close out and try to enter lower if it holds. But if I'm a bull, I definitely want us back above 25,073 because that's the 14 EMA on the 1-hour chart. All right, took a quick buy, guys. I want to see if we can push here. Kind of average in a little bit. I want to see if we can get a push. I'm only looking for, don't know if I'm going to get it, but I was trying to see if we can get up to like 88. We'll see what happens. And I kind of average in a little bit. You don't have to, that candle didn't close. It's gonna close in like 40 seconds. And I was kind of looking at the 4-hour chart's bottom wick, but we still got time, so we'll see. And remember, guys, this is an eval account, so don't feel the need to have to punch it, right? Caught out 3 winning trades already, so you can be content. But I wanted more of a push to the upside kind of trap sellers. If we get back below 39, I'll be out of the trade and I'll look for the next setup, but see what happens. And we already had a lot of selling pressure, right? So actually, let me check something here. All right, 1 hour time frame is, let me see something real quick. So these lows need to hold, guys. Like 40 for me on this. Not looking great on this trade because it closed below that previous candle's low. This is the area for me where I want to see a bounce. If it can't bounce from here, I'm gonna close it. So I closed that trade, guys. So that was a losing trade, right? Don't wanna. So I might re-enter here if it kind of comes a little deeper for a retest of this bottom. So what I'm looking at is, let me try to zoom in on that. This needs to hold. This 25,004 needs to hold. So I might re-enter in a second. We'll see. You're saying you don't see anything. I'm talking about this previous 5-minute candle's wick. That needs to hold, right? I don't want to see us back below that level. So took 4 trades, sorry. 3 winning trades, 1 losing trade, guys, right? You're looking for loans even below? Well, I'm basically, I want us to hold this level. That's what I'm saying. Right now, I'm not. It's bearish if we can't hold this 25,000 basically 2 level, right? So I'm aware of that. I basically want to see a reaction. So I want to see price kind of like push down here to this, like down, like it's doing right now, and then start reacting back to the upside, basically with a bottom wick. So that to me is bullish. Actually, and it's kind of doing that right now. So we'll see. Cause like that would be enough to like trap people, right? All right. Took a quick stab, guys. Gonna close that out. Let's go. Basically played the stab, guys. And it's still going higher. Yeah, so if you got in, you're still guys, if you got in that trade now, you're up because it just literally tapped 73 and I closed way earlier. Guys, yes, in a perfect setting, guys, every single trade is going to be called out, but some of these trades are quicker. You gotta be realistic, guys. I called out 4 trades. 3 of them were winning trades. 1 was a losing trade, and that last trade was a winning trade. It was just quick. I'm not that good where I can, right? Like sometimes it moves quicker than you want. I think I hear PW, guys.
Dude, I swear to God. 6 cop cars. Just fucking racing down the road in the car.
So I guess Jerome's on the run again, guys.
On the run.
So
holy fuck, that was wild. They're like fucking cops.
I heard you. I saw you.
Cop cars?
I was
There's
laughing.
a helicopter flying.
I heard you. I was laughing.
Fucking the BDH,
All right.
bro. We in the war zone. Woo! Wild.
All right, so I kind of called that out. I said I wanted price to kind of build a bottom wick, and I said if it starts kind of building a bottom wick to expand higher, that to me is bullish, and that's what happened, right? And it moved quicker than I wanted, guys. I mean, sometimes that happens. Every trade, I'm not, guys. Every trade, like unfortunately, some of these trades are gonna move faster than you want. I mean, Scott trades. He's a total menace. Jerome is messy. Let's go. About to drop Head and Shoulders. Yeah. I mean, these lower highs need to hold. So all right. So if I'm bullish right now, I'll give you guys another example. So 25,026. I do not want to see that get broken. So if that holds right now, then technically I'm bullish. Buys would be in play. And a lot of these trades, guys, like if it's something that it's a quick trade and it's, by the time I say it, it's risky for you because the entry is going to be off, I might not call it out. That's just how it is. But look at the buy, right? Look at the buy now. Stop will be back below 47. Oh man, you gotta love it.
Jerome getting wild out there. Hope he gets free. Hope he stays alive out there.
If you're trying to copy D-Money's every move, you have no business trading. Learn from him. Don't try to copy. Yeah, guys, I saw a lot of W's in the chat. So call out when I see it. If it moves quick. The goal of my stream, guys, is for me to kind of break down how I see the market, and for you to actually, if you enjoy how I trade, for you to actually kind of see that, and you're taking trades maybe even before me. Yeah, I'm gonna look for another long. I like longs here, guys. Trying to target 122. Guys, there's Jerome is either trying to rob a bank or something, guys. I don't know what's. There's a lot of sirens out there. Why don't you try sometime to hold? Because I'm a scalper. I don't have to hold, right? Like if I'm 15 to 20 points up, that's how I trade. So why do I like a long right now? I'm gonna take a buy, guys. I'm in a buy. So I'll say it again, I'm in a buy, right? I'm in a buy. Seeing the bullish momentum kind of build. I don't know if it's gonna work out or not, but I want us to kind of close above the 14 EMA and expand higher. My entry, guys, full transparency, was 77. So, right? Once again, I'm in a buy, guys. Trying to see if we can get up here and re-challenge like 100 level, maybe. Saw the 15-minute chart. As far as what's happening. So this is the current 15-minute chart. EMA sitting at 120, so that's probably going to be where I would try to target, like 114 to 120 level, if it's going to get there, right? I don't know. I like the previous candles wicks at the bottom kind of forming, so I don't know if this is going to hold or not. I only took one contract, and I'm going to try to see if we can get up to challenge these EMAs to the upside. I don't know if it's going to work, right? Got to take the trade, let it ride. I see higher lows being established on the 15-minute chart, so that's the thought process. Gonna hold it. Entry was 77, guys. Trying to see if we can get up top here, right? Let me switch and show you what I'm trying to target. So I want to see if we can get up here and challenge the 14 EMA. That's like the 120 area. Based off of what I'm seeing on the chart. Are we going to get there? I'm not sure, but I'm just trying to play into the momentum. And 25,120 is the area that I'm kind of looking at. If they're gonna push it, right? I would like, because we've already hit the 14 EMA, so I would need expansion higher. Or are they gonna stall it, right? That's the question. No stops. Guys, maybe this is your first time tuning into the stream. So the trade's gonna be invalid for me if we're back above, if we're back below like the previous candle's low. For the most part, that's how I trade. So if we break down to like 47, I'll probably close this trade out. This is only one contract. I'm only trading one contract, guys. So we'll see what happens. Gonna give it some time because of the 15-minute candle, right? Called out like 3 trades that initially had 4 winning trades, 1 losing trade so far. So we'll see. This account's green. It's an eval account. Kind of talked about that earlier as well. So not gonna sweat it, right? If it sells down, that's fine. And it is selling down right now. You got previous lows wick is 27. And I wanted a better reaction to the upside, so not looking great right now. Gonna give it about 20 points. So this stop will be about right. We're kind of like right at my stop. So we'll see if we get a reaction. And that's like that previous candle's low, right? If we drop back to like 40 level, I'm gonna close it out. I want to see a reaction back to the upside. Trap some sellers down like 300 bucks, 400 bucks, right? So we'll see if we can go. And like, guys, like let me say it real quick. We're not here to provide financial advice, so we're not financial advisors, guys. So I know sometimes the chat wants, you know, oh, like this, that, but calling out what we see in the market. Does it always work? Absolutely not. All right, we're right back down to that 45. It's 319. And if you guys remember, that's why I even said it earlier, there's nothing wrong today with trading an eval account because we had Trump speaking, consolidation, all that stuff. So keep that in mind, guys. D, what props you work with? I trade with Lucid, Legends, Apex. Thank you, let it be known. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, guys, I'm just calling it, I'm just keeping it real, guys. All right, so can you do my taxes? LOL. Yeah, all right, so I'm gonna close that out. We're back at 36, so that's lower than what I wanted. So might be a flush.
Jerome been paging me with trade signals all day. I'm rich biatch.
All right, so what did I see on that trade? What I wanted, I want this low to hold, but not looking great right now, right? So this level. Which is on the 5-minute chart, guys. So remember, this is the range. This is what I'm saying, right? It's not a random area. This range, like, and we're kind of getting right back in it right now, right? So technically it should hold if I'm bullish. And I know that it's below the EMA, but we had a reaction back to the upside the last time price was here. So 5 trades, guys, right? 3 winning trades, 2 losing trades. Why would it be long if it, because look at the area. That's what the gray box is there for. When you look at the gray box, we had a reaction back to the upside. My entry was just off. I tried to play the retest, right? But it kind of retests high. It kind of retests deeper than I wanted. But the last time price was in this area, even though it was below the EMAs, you had a bullish reaction back up, right? Every time. Yeah, Cam Futures. Yeah, exactly. You get what I'm saying, right? You keep buying off the gray box every time. Yeah, because if you bought off the gray box, then my entry was early, guys. Basically, right? Clearly, because you got a reaction now, but that's trading. That was a 25 point pop right off the box. So until this gets broken, like, it's an area of interest, right? And remember, they can flush this through the floor right now. I make no mistake about it, right? We're trading NQ, so they could flush this through the floor, but it's been holding so far. I'm just keeping it real. Yeah. They're fishing for stop losses. Yeah, I agree. That's what it feels like. D-Money is really good, but no longs for me here. Consolidation. Yeah, so and there's nothing wrong with that. You can, but remember, I'm a scalper too, right? So I would only be looking for 15, 20 points, 10, 15, 20 points. But we are clearly like kind of stuck. The other thing I saw was the higher high that was put in. We broke out of that range up here, right? We had consolidation for a while. We broke out of it. But yeah, the little gray box every time, guys. So far. Which means something's coming, right? Either a big pump to the upside, or we're gonna get, it's gonna fall through the floor. And in all honesty, guys, I realize like some people are not good at trading consolidation days, ranges, whatever you want to call it. You got to know yourself as a trader. That's all. Another head and shoulders if we break the box. Yeah. Thank you, DMONEY. I tilted on my account tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, guys. Like it's sometimes it happens. I hate to say it because we all wish that it wasn't a part of trading, but it's a part of trading because we're human. Trading with human emotion. I talk about that a lot. So if I'm a institution or whatever you want to call it, right? A big money player, where would I want to trap people? So this box, right? Like it's kind of like, yeah, this is going to be a make or break area. Either a big flush or a big pump up. Go down and maybe test, put in some new lows on the session. Remains to be seen. Usually falls faster going down through the box. Yeah, I know. I agree. I just made $5,000 on gold today. Hey, nice. Oh, no. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I didn't misunderstand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Guys, if you notice what I did today, I switched when I saw the price action. That's why I purposely switched to evals, because I didn't like what I was seeing, right? So still caught out winning trades. I mean, took 4 winning trades, actually 2 losers. So it's all good. It happens, right? Are they gonna yoke this back up? And I know we're bearish, guys. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But we've also had 600 points of downside. Shorts pay DMONEY, I agree. There's the yoke. There's the yoke that I was talking about. Trap shorts. Make them feel good, right? This is what I was talking about, chat. And I wasn't gonna call out anything on that gray box because it's like a risky area, right? But another reaction back to the upside, right off that gray box. And I didn't, like I said, I wasn't gonna call that, guys, because you got people like, you know, let it ride, right? That was a risky trade, but I just played the box, guys. So that's why. So you see, like, so this is when somebody was saying like short under the EMA. My entry on that losing trade before that trade, guys, was actually early. That's it, right? And that's trading. That happens. And what I would say, if you guys are new to the stream, or if you've been watching me since I started the show, I appreciate it. But my goal of the stream, guys, is for you to basically see how I trade And hopefully you could start seeing some of this for yourself and not basically, right, waiting for me or PW to call out a trade, right? You're able to kind of see it, and you're like taking the same trade maybe because you see the same price action. Skeletor 619, exactly, yes. Yeah, price was consolidating today when we first started the stream and Trump was speaking. We're kind of stuck like in this range up here, and that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna switch to the eval. Exactly, and host took along there because of what you teach. Nice. Yeah, and that's my goal, guy. My goal is, right, if you know, I want to add value, so my goal is to basically, right, try to do my best that I can, as you know, in explaining why I take trades, what I'm seeing in the market. Is it always going to play out? No. You guys saw that last trade. The last trade was a losing trade but was the direction wrong? No, it was just that it was too early. Right? The previous trade that I took, it was a buy as well, but it was just early. Market wanted a deeper retest. Back to the gray box that I've had called out earlier, right? Pine Tree Trader, what's up, man? Appreciate the kind words. So yeah, guys, I mean, that account's up $1,100 on a session. We'll take it, right? Was clear on switching to an eval because price was consolidating, stuck in a range. He had Daddy Trump speaking, wasn't gonna play around with that. For Rico, who's choosing the music? Yeah, this is the Trap Beats Radio 24/7 audio on YouTube. Yeah, it's on their 50K account. 514. Guys, drop a W in the chat if you made money during the stream, guys. If you took some of these trades, drop a W in the chat. So so the goal, guys, would be that you kind of, right, and I kind of called out this level before. This is not a new level like this gray box down here. This is the same. I took a buy from here
money is smooth.
the first time.
That's the good work.
Marty, 3 evals passed. W, hey, nice. Got payout today, thanks DMONEY. Hey, you did all the work. Congrats on the payout. It's KL92, clawed my way out of negative based on your explanation of bouncing off lows. Nice. Yeah, guys, all right, so let me kind of say this. So, yes, guys, the stream, a lot of times there's a 5 or 10 second delay on live stream. Just a heads up on that. That's every streamer. There's no way around that, chat. We don't have any setting turned on to delay it or anything, but there's typically a 5 to 10 second delay. I wouldn't be surprised if we go up and tap the 100 level. Because, all right, we're doing the same thing here that we did when you look to the left on the chart. We had a consolidation range. Now we're trying to break out of that range. So if you guys remember, and that's what I'm saying, you guys, I want you guys to start seeing like this. Let me take this off the chart and you'll see exactly what I'm saying, right? I want you guys to start seeing, maybe even you'll see it before me. Like we had this, I took the same trades earlier. Price consolidated in the box, it broke out. Remember, I took buys. This is the same setup from earlier in the stream, guys. This is NQ. All right, there's 95. I don't have a delay. Jerome is here trading for me. Yeah, so not gonna be so right. Here it is. Here's the pop, and it would, like I said, guys, like I'm not perfect either, right? Sometimes my entry's not it's too early, but there's 120, guys. Tim Hoffey sold at 120. Dang. Hey, but that's good. Hey. So yeah, that, and like I said, sometimes that happens. I mean, we got, so clearly, yeah, we got a deeper retest than I initially wanted, but you can always close and re-enter. That account's green, right? That eval's up. So, hey. So now, yeah, it's hard to be bearish right now if we're back above the 14, but we're still kind of ranging a little bit because we need to get above this area, right? Like, so this area right here has been like the top since like 2 o'clock. And actually, even if I draw it, that 152 level is like the high, right? Of the, like up here when I look to the left. 152 to 160 area. Mr. Frank Deal, nice education. Took the 15-minute EMA on the other half. Got spanked, but then made it back. Thanks. Hey, let's go. What pair am I on, Mike? Yeah, this is NASDAQ. I trade NASDAQ futures. So guys, if you're new to the stream, I know we got about 2,200 people watching. Do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button. I'm here Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. And PW actually streams in the morning, 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, right? So let's go. We just trying to make a little money. Yeah, tomorrow, good point, Ginger. Yeah, tomorrow, guys, chat, I am streaming in the morning tomorrow, so I'm going to be streaming at 9 a.m. The open, right? So there will be no afternoon session tomorrow. So PW is going to be racing cars in Miami, and I'm going to be streaming the morning session. So Tim Hoffey sitting on hands now. Yeah, this is the area, right? I mean, guys, I caught out a ton of trades, and I know that there's quite a few people, because I get DMs and all that stuff all the time that they're kind of like calling out trades that they're taking, even if I'm not even trading. So I try to explain why I'm taking the trades, and I think this is a good illustration down here of why I took that last buy. And a lot of people were short here, and I kind of said it, right? I said this gray box is like a line in the sand. It needs to hold for more upside, and we just tapped 138. If we get 1,500 likes, can we get Ginger at 130? Let's go. Gartaz, 174 is your take profit. Guys, I wouldn't be surprised. 15-minute chart, the 50 EMA sitting at 25,322. Keep that in mind. We've had a lot of sell pressure. So I would say that 25,322, if they're gonna really push it hard, obviously you would want to see a close above the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So this 25,135 level needs to get broken and you need to close above it. And that'll basically be like an EMA, bullish EMA cross forming on the 5-minute chart. And then if that happens, then yeah, I would switch to the 15-minute chart and look for the next target. That's how I trade, right? How many likes we got, Ginger? All right, guys, we're at 1,300 likes. We got 2,100 people watching, called out, multiple trades. I know we had a lot of W's in the chat. Do me a solid, hit the like button, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. It me 2127. I'm doing my part. Nice, I appreciate it. David, Ginger, do you have any desire to learn how to trade? Just passed 1 out of 5 evals. Nice. Yeah, guys, I mean, today was, took a while to get set up, but I mean, there was some decent price action. I mean, but a lot of people don't like, all right, these gray boxes, a lot of people don't like trading this, right? Like, it's kind of like a range day and we're kind of breaking out, but then we go right back in the range. So is this going to happen now? We broke out. So are we going to go back inside the range? Remains to be seen. DMONEY, you have made trading fun again, man. The weight finally has been lifted off my shoulders. Thanks for doing the work first and being kind enough to teach. Hey, I appreciate that, Tim. Thanks for the kind words. I know some people in the chat, you guys, we don't, there was literally a person in the chat a few days back that asked me to literally pass their eval. Like, guys, like, you we're not a trading service, right? Like, we literally, I'm here to basically kind of dissect the market, how I dissect it, and kind of explain why I take trades. And I hope, my goal is to add value. So my goal is for everybody that's tuned into the stream, like I said, if you enjoy how I trade, the way that I trade, that you're able to actually kind of read it for yourself in the market, right? That's the goal, to get better as a trader. So am I gonna take quick trades sometimes on stream? If it's, yeah, of course. I mean, that's gonna happen. But the majority of the trades I call out, I mean, a lot of these trades, guys, they're in the red. They're actually red when I'm calling them out. So even if there's a delay on the stream, your entry may be better than my entry sometimes. I mean, you got to be realistic. No, I'm not in the trade right now. Really been enjoying your show lately. Thanks for sharing your knowledge. Hey, I appreciate that. Is Jerome a tribute to Martin Luther King? You're saying Martin Luther King? No. Or you're saying Martin Lawrence? Yeah, they're saying Martin Lawrence. Good call, Ginger. No. So I think, so, I mean, obviously I love the show, right? So Martin, maybe a little influence. I really saw chat basically an opportunity in the trading space that nobody's really doing comedy or skits or anything like that. And I wanted to kind of bring that to the BDH. I didn't even tell PW about that, guys. I didn't even tell PW. PW asked me, I think it was like a couple days before my show was gonna start. He was like, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, oh, I said, you'll be surprised. Because I know that I'm very like reserved and like all of that stuff. So But I love comedy, guys. That's my thing. Sleepy Mocha, D-Money, did you ever do stand-up? No, I did not. Jerome coming tomorrow. You gotta stay tuned. I mean, you never know with Jerome. I don't know if he's gonna appear, guys. PW just came in a little bit ago and said that they were chasing Jerome down Atlantic Avenue, so I don't know. Let's go. Stop loss Hunter. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get more upside here. I mean, and finally break out of this little range. But I would just be cautious. That was a nice trade, right? That last trade was a nice bounce. I would just be cautious, right? Coming up on the floor clock. Time frame, you got about 13 minutes and a half left on this current 1 hour candle. And it just took a little while today to build up as far as the direction they wanted, and that was obviously to trap people. I mean, I'm aware of that, so let's go, right? But you can kind of see like the 14 EMA on the 1 hour chart sitting at 25,317 right now. That's the 14 EMA. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get some upside to that level. D-Long, thanks Ginger for getting the reference. Yeah, when I saw Martinello, that was the first thing I thought about. So, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, Martin, that's a classic show, right? That show's classic. Living Singles classic. So when you're entering on the lower end on shorts on the 14 MA, do you treat the 50 EMA the same way for entries? Oh, of course. Yeah, Mr. Frank Dill, absolutely, 1000%. So when EMAs are very spread apart, like how you see them right now on this chart, they typically act as support and resistance. So if I'm in an uptrend, if I'm in a downtrend, I don't want to see the 14 EMA be broken. But they're also kind of like, I use them as target points. And I should see them kind of build up. And what I mean by that is, right now on the 5-minute chart, we're sitting right at the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart, 25,133. So if I'm a bull right now, I want to see price close above the 50 EMA. And if that happens, I'm going to go to the 15-minute chart and I'm going to target the next EMA on the 15-minute, which is 25,313. Right? That's how I kind of trade. Because if prices and momentum, it should continue to put in higher highs and higher lows. Funded Trader NQ 3K today on my 150K take profit challenge. Nice, congrats. D-Money, do I ever watch Living Color? Oh yeah, I watch Living Color. That's a classic. That's a classic also. Watch PW boat video. Wow, it's amazing. D-Money would be nice if he takes you on it. Yeah, that would be cool. So that would be a great experience, right? Jason, can we long at 350? I mean, that's a preference thing. Did you ever win on any other podcasts prior to PW? No. Guys, I never, this is my first. So guys, back in the day, what I was doing is I had like family and friends that I would do like a Zoom call on Sundays, and it would literally be like 6-7 people, like my brother, my sister, one of my best friends, right? A couple other people, that kind of stuff, right? Literally, it wouldn't be more than 7 or 8 people. That would be a Zoom call. That's the only like time I've actually streamed, guys. So this is definitely the first streaming job for me, right? Let's go. D-Money, does price act differently during the last few minutes of the session, or is it there's simply more activity? I think a mixture of both. So yeah, definitely more activity coming in. You got people that's closing out positions, that kind of stuff. Yeah, a lot of times you get a lot of volatility, but it can work. It can go both ways, right? So I would say just kind of trade carefully if you're going to trade it. What's my thoughts on algo trading? Never done it before. Not everybody gonna want a Zoom call. Yeah. Yeah, I don't do the Zoom calls anymore, chat, right? Obviously, now that I'm a full-time streamer, so I was just saying I've never been on anybody else's podcast or anything. Don't do one-on-ones, guys. I don't offer one-on-ones. I get a lot of DMs for that. Like all that stuff, I don't. I think if you tune into the streams long enough, you'll see exactly how I trade. And I think I would feel more accomplished as a streamer and as a trader if you're able to kind of pick up on that yourself, like I kind of mentioned earlier. And is my trading style going to be for everybody? Absolutely not, right? But if you enjoy like trading how I trade, like the streams are free. Double Helix, $85,000 through a Forex prop firm, the Funded Trader, before they folded under. I think it was like 21,000 from Funded Engineer before they folded under. Yeah, the longs look good right now. They do look pretty good. I'm not gonna. I would say be careful because you're going into that 4 o'clock hour, but definitely need to hold the EMA on the 14. You know, actually, I would say I would probably want to wait until we're above 131, because the last time we were in this area on the 5-minute chart, we kind of sold back down, right? So I would say be careful. Right, the last time we were kind of like in this area, we sold back down. What EMAs am I using? 14 and 50 EMA. Yes, the funded accounts are up $3,000. I showed that earlier, right? The funded accounts, I did not trade those this afternoon because we were consolidating and Trump was about to speak, so I wasn't gonna get back profits. D-Money, I'm up $1,300 on the day. Appreciate all you do, brother. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hey, I appreciate that. You too. D-Money needs a bot to answer those repeat questions. Yeah. I mean, guys, I think realistically, though, it's a good thing, because if you really think about it, that means that there's probably new subscribers and people that are joining the stream that maybe it's their first time tuning in. So that means that the stream is growing, right? Which is what we want. So I recognize that. Do you copy trade your funded accounts? Yeah, I copy trade. All right, rejection back down. That's why I was saying be careful, right? FPL Fantasy passed Lucid 25K eval and made 52 on Pro. Nice. I'm new here and I like when he is repeating himself, like why and how using EMAs in the time frames. Keep doing it. Player on. Yeah, and that's why, guys, got to be patient, right? I mean, the goal is to try to grow the channel, right? Like help grow the channel, PW's channel, and help grow the stream, right? That's the goal. So I recognize that. Some people are new to trading. I had a lot of questions. I don't have everything figured out, right? So just try to be patient. Yeah, 14 and 50 EMA. 14 and 50 EMA is posted at the top of the chat. Pinned at the top of the chat, sorry. Skeletor 619. I just closed my last 2 puts. Nice. On that short, right? Yeah, guys. So we're kind of ranging again. So that's the pattern. We put in a little bit of a higher high. Now we're right back down. So this area again, is it going to hold? And there's going to be more upside, right? And like, this is the area, like kind of like where I tried to go long and it kind of rejected down more, right? And I had to re-enter lower, and that happens. That's trading. I mean, found 2x 536. That boy good. That boy good. That boy good. So long. I mean, look at the reaction back to the upside. I wouldn't be short down here until we break. Personally, I wouldn't be short until we break 25,000. Look at that reaction back up, chat. This candle had a 45 reaction back up. So I just banked mad money off these 100.5 minute wicks. Nice. Look at the pump, guys. Look at the pump. I would love to do a podcast, but I would start losing. I don't want nobody copying my trades, especially thousands of people. Yeah, so that's why, like, it's and I know people, I try to be as transparent as possible. People, you know, some people are not, you know, they're gonna get upset, right? Oh, you didn't call out the trade. You took a win on the trade. It's like, you're not gonna time everything perfect. And sometimes, to be honest, guys, you know how hard it is. Like this current candle, if I was in a buy and it just popped literally 50 points, that's hard to catch. Like if you're trying to shadow somebody, you're trying to copy somebody, right? That's hard. Like so that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta, my goal is to kind of explain my strategy and kind of why I'm taking trades, and I'm hoping that people can that like this strategy are able to basically kind of see on the charts themselves the same thing. How many likes we got, Ginger? Guys, we got 1,400 likes. We got 1,900 people tuned in, guys. I called out a lot of trades today. 2 losing trades. I think like 4 winning trades. A lot of W's were in the chat. Do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button. Trying to see if I can get 3 days in a row back to back with 1,500 likes. Let's go. Got 1,600 likes yesterday, which is a record, guys. All right. 1,600 likes in the afternoon session. So I appreciate the support. I'm a new trader and very appreciative of your explanation. I'm learning a little by day, learning to read candles through your sharing. Thanks. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not perfect, right? I try to break down what I'm seeing. I try to call out as best as I can why I'm taking a trade. If I'm taking a trade, everything, you know, am I gonna be perfect? Absolutely not. I had a rough first 2 days of the week, but now I'm green and good. Thank you, D. Skeletor, hey, I appreciate that. But like I always say, you do all the work, right? I'm not hitting buy or sell for you, so you took those trades. Strategy costs in mine like 98%. I would never give it away for free. Hate or love me. D Money, where did I love you come from? I can't stop saying it. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know where I picked that up from, but it's kind of catchy, right? Peace in 5349. D Money, you're a celebrity now. Let's go. Guys, I'm humbled. I'm humbled. I say that all the time, and I know some people are probably sick of me saying that, but I don't know what else to say. I'm being honest. This could have turned out a lot differently, guys. Think about it. Right? As a streamer, like, there's streamers out there that They don't have a ton of views. They don't have a ton of likes. They don't, right? Like I'm very blessed, and I don't take it for granted. I'm grateful for PW for giving me the opportunity. That's why I always say that, because I understand that it could be completely opposite. So D Money, we love you. Thanks for sharing and educating us on your trades. Hey, I appreciate it. I want a Dat Boy Good t-shirt. Hey, it's coming. We got D Money merch. D Money merchandise coming soon, guys. Stay tuned for that. We just trying to make a little money. So just a recap, guys. Look at this bounce. Like I said, I wouldn't be looking for shorts right now. And we kind of reacted down here again. And somebody in the chat was like, "Oh, is it a buy right here?" And I'm like, I wouldn't be looking for shorts. I'm just saying, all right? Another reaction back to the upside. You're genuine and transparent, and also a way you trade is just for the winners. Appreciate your streaming. Hey, thanks. There's the yoke shirt. I know. I agree. At what point did you consider yourself in your mind as a professional trader? To me, you are. I wonder if you feel the same way. Skeletor 619. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I can get better. I go back and rewatch the streams to critique myself, I guess. And I mean, I'm not happy with, so that entry on the trade a couple trades back, guys, my entry was early. So, right, that was a losing trade that could have been prevented if I would have been a little bit more patient and in full transparency. So obviously the next trade was a winning trade. That counts up $1,100, right, on the session. So yeah, I'm happy with that, but I'm a little disappointed with that entry. So it's stuff like that. I mean, I feel like I can be better as well. So, but I think my trading got better once I obviously integrated a higher time frame. 1 hour chart, 4 hour chart. I kind of mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We had 9 black candles on the 1 hour chart, 9 bearish candles. So higher probability probably to go higher, right? Even if they want to drop price. It just took a little time today to kind of build up. And maybe that was because the market was waiting for Trump. But we had a lot of consolidation today before kind of pushing out. TX Swim, you good at golf, D Money? No. I want to get good at golf. The editor plays golf. So might have to hit him up on that. Yo, D, would you take a short now and play the range, or wait for a good signal? I would wait for a good signal, because I mean, we just closed the current 1 hour candle, right? Previous 1 hour candle just closed up, and we've been kind of playing around. And now that we are, I would not be short if this, all right, I'll put it like this. If this current 5-minute candle closes above the 50 EMA, 25,126, I would not be short. Because that's going to be the first candle that was actually able to close above the 50 EMA since, I mean, you got to go back to 740 this morning, guys. So that's bullish short term. I play billiards, dice. No, I don't play dice. D-Money, I heard Jerome Hoops better than you. He probably, I don't know. Crypto Surfer, hey, D-Money, biggest day of the week. Past 150K accounts, up $8,000 on funded accounts. Nice. Happy for you, man. Congrats. NQ Soccer Mom, you're a real pro. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. I really do. 4 o'clock, another good day. D Money, thanks. See you in the AM. Yeah, I'll see you in the AM. Yeah, guys, just a reminder. So Maybe you tuned in and you missed it. So tomorrow morning, I am going to be streaming the Open. So PW is going to be racing cars tomorrow, it sounds like, in Miami. So I'm going to stream the morning session tomorrow. Going to start at 9 a.m. And so I will not be streaming Power Hour tomorrow. So just a heads up on that. Gonna stream the AM session. So hopefully we'll get some good price action. Fresh Cash Friday. I gotta say, everyone here has a lot of time to trade. I admire that because I have a full-time job. I can only trade twice a week. Yeah, I would say, but I've been there. I used to work, I was a store manager at Walmart, right? I ran a Walmart store, ran a couple of Walmart stores, ran Target stores, was an ops manager for Amazon. And a lot of those jobs require a lot of time, right? I was working 60, 70 hours a week last year, or 2 years ago, sorry, as a Walmart store manager. So I get it. You gotta, trade when you can trade. Which pair is this? This is NASDAQ futures. Thanks for tuning into the stream. McCory, yeah, NASDAQ futures. Trade NASDAQ. Who for a buzzer beater? MJ, Kobe, Reggie Miller, or Ray Allen? Man, I don't think anything beats MJ for a buzzer beater, right? Just being honest. Yeah, you could trade 2 days a week with Apex. I'm taking Steph for a buzzer. Yeah, I mean, Steph is unbelievable. But I mean, MJ was doing things that his swag guys and the aura, I guess you could say that, like, it's still hard to kind of top that. I think Kobe was the closest to that, right? Steph is great. Steph is gonna go down as one of the greats. He's definitely the best shooter of all time. For sure. I don't think anybody can kind of dispute that now. But MJ with the, it just hit different when MJ for a buzzer beater. I'm just being honest. And I love LeBron. But trap or we go up. All right, we close above the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So I would say we probably go up. Wouldn't be surprised. Florida KC1, good session, D-Money. Have a good night. Take care of your daughter as also a single father of a daughter. Hey, nice. Yeah, you do the same. Michael Jackson better. Jeremy Lin, CP Mocha. Yeah, Jeremy Lin was a problem on the Knicks, right? He had a nice little run, but it definitely not picking him for a buzzer beater. Got $700 today. Thanks for the strategy, D-Money. Hey, congrats. But you did the work, right? All right, guys. So feel good about the session. Up $1,100 on that eval account, made $3,000 on the funded accounts today, right? So I'm content, guys. Choppy at the beginning of it took a while to get their first trade, so that's why I switched to eval. It was a little consolidation going on. You had Trump speaking, so try to be a little strategic, didn't want to give profits back. So just a reminder, where are we at, Gender likes? Did we hit 1,500? All right, we hit 1,500 likes, guys. I appreciate it. So that's 3 days in a row that we've hit over 1,500 likes. So I appreciate the support. I'm always humbled by it. Don't take it for granted, right? So tomorrow morning, I will be streaming I will be streaming, right? 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna do the Open tomorrow. PW is gonna be back on Monday streaming at his normal time, 9 a.m. So tomorrow he's going to be racing cars. So in Miami. So I'm going to be doing the AM session, guys. So just a reminder, I will not be doing the afternoon session tomorrow. So I know a lot of you guys are already subscribed and you get the alerts, but you'll see an alert for tomorrow for 9 a.m. Right? Let's go. Trying to see if we can make some more monies. Music link. Yeah, the music is Trap Beats Live Radio 24/7. Just put that in YouTube. Trap Beats Live Radio 24/7. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys. Looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's our morning stream. Hopefully it'll be some great price action. And we'll see if we get some setups, right? Some opening range setups, ORB setups, hopefully. It's been playing for the last couple of days. Pretty nice, so hopefully it continues tomorrow. I'll catch you guys at 9 a.m. We gone.